Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from, or whatever time zone you're watching this, or whatever time you decide to watch this. Dave Green, Browns guy, AFC Northerners. Um, Seattle goes to Cleveland tomorrow for a 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock game, depending on your coast. Seattle's 12 and 6 going west to east. So they do travel pretty well. We will have our hands full. Seattle will be missing Faulkner this week, which is a key piece to their offensive line, and they may be missing Brown also. So we should be able to get into the backfield with our defensive front. Whether we're able to get Russell Wilson is a whole different topic conversation. The guy's slippery, the guy's elusive. We all know that, and he's been doing it for so many years. He's just really good at it. He has tremendous wide receivers that he has, and a great running game. Penny, though, who's the complimentary back, is questionable. I don't know if he's going to play. I know he's not playing on any of the fantasy teams that I have him in. With that being said, and them being such a great team offensively, it really is going to be up to what we do offensively. Before we talk there or even say anything about that, let's just mention that Greedy Williams should be back this week along with Denzel Ward. That should really help us out in the secondary. So that's good news for us. As far as what we do offensively, I really still think the key for us winning football games is to give the ball to Nick Chubb. Our offensive line isn't the greatest pass blocking offensive line, and if we can get them to feel good about themselves by using the run first and having success with the run, it will free up the pass plays, and it should give Baker more time than what he's been getting, in theory, to make completions down the field, which would then allow guys like Beckham Jr. to get involved. We get a key piece wide receiver wise back this week, and that'll be Higgins. Higgins has such a great rapport with Baker that with him not being in there, it was totally noticeable. I fully expect to see Higgins be involved this week. Expect him to be targeted, I want to say 5 to 6 times this week. Expect him to make a couple of catches, and I wouldn't be surprised if Higgins actually gets into the end zone for us. With that being said, knowing the fact that Seattle travels well, this one is going to be a very close football game. I don't want to say it's a must-win for the Browns because it's, only week 6, but it is a must-win. We don't want to fall to 2-4. I'm going to say we don't fall to 2-4. I think we balance it out in the schedule, in our standings, in our record, and I think we move to 3-3. I think we take this one from Seattle. I think we win on a field goal. I believe we'll win late, and that's what I got as far as my prediction for this game. What I'm thinking we should see Nick Chubb involved early. Please, for the love of God, on 3rd and short, don't pull the running back and go to 4 wide receiver sets. There's no need for that. No need. We're just telegraphing at that point. I want to leave you with this. Just some numbers. Peyton Manning started his NFL career with 31 touchdowns and 32 interceptions and a 4-14 record. John Elway started his NFL career with a 13 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, and an 11-7 record. And Baker Mayfield sits at 31 touchdowns, 22 interceptions, 8-10 record. Patience, patience, patience. It's a young team. We're learning how to play with each other. Freddie's learning to be a head coach. Things don't happen overnight in the NFL in that regard. If you look at a lot of the great head coaches, they struggled their first year in it also. So let's not be super critical of it. Let's just enjoy the developmental ride that we're getting to go on here, because when the success actually does happen, it'll be so much sweeter. Please keep Mark Herman and his family in your thoughts. They were evacuated the other day from the fire. They've since been able to return back home because the firefighters are freaking amazing. Like, they do an incredible job fighting these wildfires that we get every year. And yeah, big applause to those guys. But please keep his family in your thoughts, whatnot. With that being said, it's Go Browns. Everybody have a great rest of your Saturday. Stay safe. We'll talk to you after the ball game tomorrow. Everybody have a good one.